Greetings, adventurers. We are back with another package from Dragonsteel Warehouse.
It is from Dragonsteel Warehouse.
Fantastic.
So this is, again, part of the Kickstarter that we got. So
And there
should be our last portion of it.
Behind Miss Kristen's shoulder in the case are
all my other ones.
Other parts from the from this. Was it Kickstarter? Yeah, I think it was on Kickstarter. And I think it was the highest grossing Kickstarter ever. The Way of, not the Way of Kings, Words of Radiance.
Words of Radiance.
Leatherbound edition.
Yep. So in this, as far as I know, there should be a Leatherbound book for me.
It will, judging by the two that we got last time. Oh, that's right. There was also some other stuff that hadn't come in yet.
Oh, we'll look at that in a minute, but we got one of these. This should be the Way of Kings.
Yes, as evidenced by the torn label on the side of the box.
Way of Kings.
Oh, hang on.
What?
Autofocus is going crazy.
Dragonsteel, Way of... I know it doesn't say Kings, but I know which book it is. If it says The Way of, it's got to be Kings.
Yes.
And it says signed, so I should have a signed copy of The Way of Kings in here.
Which was the first book in the Stormlight Archive series.
It is. Ready? Tilt it a little this way.
I'll move this out of the way.
Oh, it's in
Just
a great big
flip
box.
it over.
I'm going to have to flip it over. It's
Oh,
a box
goodness.
inside a box.
You got a box of box.
I did. I got a box inside of a box.
And it looks like, yeah, that's perforated. So you don't have to cut it, which is always a good thing.
Definitely don't want to cut it. Ready?
I am. I've been waiting for over a year for this to come in.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Are we ready to see it?
Okay.
There's the spines.
Ooh. Pretty shiny.
And just like we have the new, the most recent one, Words of Radiance. No. Yes, Words of Radiance in a two-book
Slipcover.
Two-book slipcover. We now have the first one, The Way of Kings.
Mm-hmm.
And a two-volume slipcover. Now, the big thing about this is you can obviously get these as a single book, but in these expanded versions, they've added all the extra artwork that weren't in the that were he wanted to put in the originals, and he couldn't because of the size of the volumes
And the gilded page edges and everything.
Yeah,
These are beautiful. Absolutely worth every penny.
100%. Okay,
There were a lot of pennies.
they were a lot of pennies. But if you are a Brandon Sanderson,
Oh, look at that on the back.
aficionado, yeah, look, that's the front.
Oh, that is the front.
That is the front.
Wow. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before
Destination. If you don't know, you should know.
If you know, you know.
So this is volume 2. But again, look at all the extra artwork and stuff that they've created for these.
Borders, the map of Roshar.
Mm-hmm. Look at the images. Really, really nice artwork in there. Here, I can do this so you don't have to do that. Really nice artwork in there. And this is one of the reasons why, again, while expensive, it has value to me because these are the
turn so I have less glare.
sorry. These are the images. Yeah, sorry.
No, stay where you are. I'm turning so that I have less glare because it's directly under the light.
These are the images that I want to see. And they're not, even in the original hard copies, these images are not there. None of these pages are there. This is what these leather-bound signed copies get you, as well as the signature.
And if you've read these books, you know what these scenes
exactly
represent.
who these people are. And I'm trying to get to where his signature is probably in the first one. Yeah. So that's volume 2. And I can tell I'm being very, very careful here.
Yeah, she's not bothering to use my box cutter at all.
I am not. I am using my Cutco scissors. So that I don't damage my books.
Don't damage yourself either.
I'm not. I just needed an angle on that corner. Okay, same thing. Really pretty front cover.
So is that the Windrunner symbol?
I believe that should be the Windrunner symbol because... No, I'm not going to do that. I believe that should be the Windrunner symbol.
Uh-huh. Okay. Speak again the ancient oaths.
And again, if you have read the books, you know why this should be the Windrunner's symbol. If you have not read the books... I am not going to spoil it for you why this should be the Windrunner's symbol.
Makes me think back to a commercial from our youth. Read the book.
Read the book.
There is the original cover art for the Way of Kings.
Yep. Beautiful artwork in this book, in these books.
Wow.
And again, your map of Roshar.
Mm-hmm. And there it is.
And there it is. There's Brandon
Sanderson's scribble. I mean, autograph.
Hey, just because most of us have signatures that look like we should be a doctor, it doesn't matter. But, so that's the books. Let me put them back in their sleeves. So they're protected.
And then this other item is a coin folio for, I believe, the 10 Radiant Orders challenge coins.
We've already gotten
which we have. All of our order packs are still in a box because we opened them up to take a look at them when they first came in and didn't quite decide how exactly we wanted to display all of the stuff. So we left them in the box for now.
This should give us a way to display the coins.
At least the challenge coins.
10 order coins.
Which we will probably do as another video. It looks like there's a hollow spot right there in front. Ooh, pretty.
And there must be we must have had an extra coin because there's
the 10 orders
10
and then
plus 1.
and then yes.
So
which I forget what it is, but we will find out when we put them all in,
and we'll post it out for you.
So stay tuned, adventurers.
And we have the progression map for them in book 2 of Way of Kings.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll make sure we go out to our book 2 Way of Kings, which has the where they all fit, and we'll make sure we get them into the right spots for you.
All right. Well, now we need to do some shuffling over in our cabinet there to make adequate room for these delightful items. So thank you for joining us for this little adventure in unboxing the leather-bound edition of Way of Kings
By Brandon Sanderson.
part of the Stormlight Archive. Adventure on.